How's it going, guys? It's Poetry Said. Welcome back to the Golden Horde. I have decided that this series will be named the Road to the Golden Khanate. And I think that's a good name. We're going for the Great Khan achievement after all, and we are the Golden Hordes. We're just kind of mixing those two, and it sounds pretty cool. I like it. So anyways, we're back. We are still, not the strongest nation ever. Not even the strongest nation in our area. We have several strong neighbors and stuff, but however, we do have opportunities. So I've been playing a little bit off camera and stuff, playing quite a bit off camera as France, and France and hordes are obviously two very, very, very different things. But at the same time, I've been learning a little bit more about some of the mechanics and stuff, and for one, I've been learning about this whole favor system here, and it's really, really helpful to know what I'm doing with this. It's pretty important, and I found out in the past couple days of playing. The past day, it came out yesterday, so but yes, it is very, very important. I have learned to keep an eye on the favors. It's like one of the most important things. So luckily we have cores going, and we're not very overextended, I believe. I'll go check in a second. I think we're going to go take Shirvan and raise their provinces to ground. The ideal number of development is 6, because then we raise it down to the minimum of 3. So this is 6 and 7. That's pretty good. I've also been dealing with the states more, and estates suck with other countries. They're not that bad. They're okay, but like I would rather, to be honest, this is just my opinion from what I've done so far. My opinion may change. To be honest, I would rather just not have them, because they're fun. They're interesting and fun at some points, but I think, to me, it feels like they do actually drag your country down overall, which is interesting to think about. But we got Circassia, leading vassal. Yeah, we're vassalize them, obviously, and Uzbek. So that's all we have. Does anyone else want to be our friends? Ottoman, what are you doing, buddy? Oh, that's not what I wanted. I always click the wrong buttons now because I'm not used to this new layout. We gotta go to diplomatic actions. Offer alliance? No. Dynasty. Ooh, they'll royal marry me. That's something we want to do, alright. And now will they? Almost. Okay, improve relations with no guy. Do I want to do that? Nah, probably not. So, our manpower, looking pretty good. Could be better, of course, but, it's looking pretty good. There's a whole bunch of cool decisions and stuff that I haven't really had time to look at that much, because it's, because as a Muslim nation, we are different. Also, I forgot to say, oh, this is good, by the way. I think I've talked, see, last video I did was yesterday when the game came out, and then I waited because I wanted to get feedback. And by the way, thank you for everyone who has given me feedback on whether it be on Twitter and YouTubes and whatnot. But yeah, I've been, someone said that, they asked me, why aren't you playing as a Tangri nation? And I was like, that's a good point. Tangri nations have a lot of cool stuff, but I believe Tangri is all the way over here. That's like, it's a big chunk. I mean, that's a huge bit of land, but it's all up in like this northern area down here. So I kind of didn't want to play. The only other person this achievement can be done is Mongolia, so that would have worked, to be honest, if I'm being honest, but I just didn't kind of want to do that. I was like, it doesn't seem as fun as being the Golden Horde. I like the Golden Horde's position because they're right near Europe. They're on the edge of Europe and Asia, so it's an interesting place to be. So, who are you? You're allied to Kazan and Nogai. So yeah, with the whole favors thing, I found out that it's pretty much the only way. There's only really 2 ways you can get people to join your war: if you have over 10 favors and you use those, or if you promise land, and it's the only way you can get people to join, pretty much. Except if they really hate the other people, like their rivals, I think. That's like pretty much it. So it's a lot harder to actually get your allies to go to war with you. Some of the other stuff is easier, and makes it easier to gain land, but that does make it a little harder. Okay, so here we go. Muscovy has declared war on Novgorod. I do want to see what I can if I can maybe declare war on Muscovy at some point in the fairly soon future. The soon future doesn't really make sense as a word, you know, if we're being honest. They have a lot of high development provinces. Wow, I didn't realize that there was that much development in frickin' Muscovy to start off with. That's okay, we'll raise it to the ground anyways. Okay. Let's just do a quick war against you. Dry lands. We don't get a bonus for that, but it's okay. Let's just, I guess we'll go and attack you. Okay, let's go attack you. We'll wipe out your armies. I found out, so I looked up online. I was curious to learn about what our ratios should be of cavalry to infantry, because it's different for hordes, of course. And I found out that I was doing it wrong. I mean, I haven't really been doing anything yet, but I've been doing it wrong. I have 15 and 3. It's supposed to be even, like even infantry and as well as other stuff. So this is interesting. I think we just go for admin power because that's really important early on. There we go. Hey. There we go. Come on. Oh, it's auto-saving, and I clicked it right beforehand, so it's going to lag a little bit. Don't worry about it. I'm going to take out you. Go siege down that province. Hey, Circassia, you have your first army after the Great War to end all wars. So what about the Crimean land? It all has 8 development, 9 development, 12, 11, 13. I mean, it is all raisable. That is one of the things I look for. So we are gonna mothball our fort, our one fort, because it does actually automatically turn on now if you set that on, which it's defaulted on. There's an option, I'll just show you, automatically raise maintenance during war. That is so good. It's a really good option. They should have had that like when Common Sense came out with the fort system, but still, it is it's interesting. I don't know, I like it. I think it's a good addition. I think it's very basic, and they should have added it already, if I'm being honest, but, you know. So you're now allied to Crimea, Uzbek, and the Timurids. Ugh. I think I already knew that, though. I just haven't played since yesterday, so, of course. Yeah, well, yeah, but I never finished on earlier about how people have asked me, you know, why don't you play, like, Tangri Nation and stuff, and like, I probably will eventually, probably for my channel as well. I just haven't, you know, this is my first series I'm doing after the expansion, and even with this, I don't post that many videos, and I have a lot of series going on, so it's going to take me a while to start a new series, but I do plan on starting another EU4 series in the near future, in the next month or so, probably, after I finish up Italian Ambitions. Which, by the way, if you keep up with that, you'll know that I wasn't sure, you'll know that I wasn't sure about the outcome of that series, how I would continue with it. But I actually was able to convert it to this patch, which is awesome. Alright, we gotta take a couple of you, buddy. Of you, buddy boys. Oh, no, we got it back. Okay, cool. I was gonna say we don't have enough men for the siege, but it's not true anymore. Yeah, we'll just keep you there, actually. Let's go at speed 4 or something. Alright, we're in March. Ottoman. Oh, yes, that makes sense. I am in an offensive war. We don't need that. So one thing that's interesting is that you can't actually, this doesn't count actually as a port, which is interesting. You can't use the Caspian Sea to transport stuff. I wish you could, and I've seen a lot of people say this. They're like, hey, you should be able to transport ships across here. You can in, like, CK2, I believe, and stuff like that, but I don't know. It's something interesting to think about. Who are you at war with, Uzbek? The Oirat Horde. Interesting. Ugh, no guy in Kazan are all allied to the Timurids. It sucks. Timurids like me. Why am I not allied to you? I should totally be allied to you. Yeah, we should do this. Alright, well, you know, like, the reason being, we have enough relationship slots, and also, if I can't fight the Timurids right now, I should totally ally them. Keep your enemies closer, you know, close, you know. And that way they can help me, possibly, and then I'll just ditch them when they start, you know, falling apart at edges like they normally do. Plus, if we declare war on Crimea, then they'll help against Kazan and Nogai, and we'll get Uzbek and the Timurids versus them two, and that'd be funny. We'd actually turn them on each other. So that's okay. Plus, the Timurids like me. I forgot I had raised opinion with them, which is really nice that we ever did that. Past Poetry Stud was smarter than me. And I saw that we had set our diplomatic relation with them to friendly, which is nice as well. So we get, like, no aggressive expansion, by the way. If you didn't know that, you get, like, no aggressive expansion for anything as a horde, apparently. Apparently that's a thing. We want to do this. We just don't want to do that. Like, let's go, oh, we got the CB Hankara as well. Oh, so we could expand into here. We do have to, like, take over all this region at some point, but I think I'm going to focus on this area first because it's more close to home. Plus, I don't really want to interfere with the Ottomans' land. They normally expand into here. Well, I don't know. Maybe it would be a good idea, actually. And in fact, we might, like, look at some stuff in a second. But for now, let me check the time. It's good. We got like 10 minutes left. Yeah, so we'll do this. Raise you. We'll raise you. We can't raise the same provinces again, right? You can. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that you could raise the same provinces again. It has to be a long time, and I don't think you can do core provinces. And I don't think you would want to either. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so that's interesting. So you can't raise non-core provinces. I already knew that. I was pretty sure of it myself, at least. So, we've gained quite a bit of land. We still are doing okay on admin power. Not really okay, actually. It's probably going to be a while before we can get that, but, you know. Once we get a better leader as well, that's going to help, of course. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. Freaking Lithuania declares war on me. So, okay, so here's one thing I complain about with the game. That other countries don't get any penalty, AI don't get any penalties when they're trying to ally other nations at war. They'll be like, oh yeah, we'll be your friend, you're at war, and then they'll join. But you can't do that. And this is one thing about that. So, this is a little bit of BS and stuff, so this is going to be a rough war. Let's just suffice it to say, we're going to have some issues with this. Okay, cool. Lithuania, just declare war on me. Whatever. Whatever, buddy. It's only them. Is this the case? Do they have any allies? Their allies will not join. Good. Okay, we can do this. Maybe not, but we'll try. We got all that money from the spoils of war. Okay. We gotta do a couple things. So, we might go in debt by a lot in this war, but we will win. And I can guarantee that. So, this is gonna be a interesting war, to say the least. But hey, we can try. Alright, so I want to get a whole bunch more cavalry. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get 6 more. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of cavalry, but that's how you do it, right? Okay, so, oh, we should get our vassal to connect to us. We don't want them to be running around doing their own thing. We want to build up a big old stack here. Ugh, we don't have enough stuff. Oh, piety. I don't remember what we were planning on doing with piety, but let's go look. We want a national manpower. We want, definitely. But this is pretty good, too. I think we lose it. Yeah, we need the money as well, so I think that's going to be what we're going to do. Okay, so... yeah, we're going to... hopefully we can... they won't attack until we can recruit all these units. You know, this is a little bit worrisome. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit worried by the fact that these noobs want to mess with me right now. Is there any way we can get alliance? I'm allied to your rival Kazan. Timurids is allied to rival Kazan. Oh, because we're allied. No, they're allied to Kazan. That's what it is. Yeah, we can't change that. Ottoman. So, okay, so it's not as bad of a penalty as I was thinking. You guys are the real jerks. You freaking disarm my call and stuff. Ugh. So, like, the Timurids are the only ones we could possibly get to be our friends, and they won't join because of the freaking... Yeah, it sucks. It sucks a lot, but, you know, it's okay. It's okay, I guess. We got this. I do have faith that we can do this. If we fight them in the steppes, especially. By the way, there's a lot of cool new map modes, which you should check out if you get a chance. One is this one. Simple terrain is so good. You can see all the steppe. The steppe is so good, and most of our land is steppe, which is good. We get an advantage for fighting in steppe, I do believe, which is good. So we are actually pretty lucky for a couple of reasons. You may be saying, how the fudge are you lucky right now? You had the freaking Lithuanians declare war on you, and they had no one join them. That's pretty good. In my books, that is okay. Okay, so the bad thing is they're gonna merge their units. The good thing, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully this doesn't make us restart, but I honestly think we can win, and not only win, but then possibly like even like push back and take all this stuff. So, like for instance, this land is all really good. Could raise that and get a lot of stuff. Where's the simple terrain? So we could take some of this land down here maybe if we win, you know. Regions, Crimea. Yeah, so we start in the Crimea and Russia. It's not in Russia, but that's okay. We have to control all of this eventually. Let's look at like freaking what was I gonna look at? Culture. Yeah, it's all like the East Slavic, yeah. Okay, that's okay. Our armies are starting to get big indeed. That's pretty good. Oh, their general is... Oh, their general is so good. Tell you what. Ooh. How can we use this? Tribes loyalty and tribes influence. This one looks really good. We get a general of 20 tradition, and we get Eastern Swarm Cavalry. Oh, that would be so good. Frankly, I think we do this. I think we give them land as well. We need to kind of exploit this feature. So we can give them some of this land. Let's give them this province. There we go. We got them above that. What does it give us when we get this as well? There's a double bonus. Oh, you get all cavalry costs down. We should have done that before you hired all this cavalry. Very funny. I'm so bad. I think we add them this, give them this one too. They're not getting even close to being too powerful. So I am happy with this. Now, we need to do some of this stuff. We need to do this. Yeah. Yeah, we need to. So, we're going to be losing a lot of money for the next little while. I know this. Yes, I do. But we're also going to get some mad power. So, they're... Oh, you got to be kidding me. So, they're going to be spawning in Terek. We got to rush down there. Or else they're going to get their butts handed to them. Oh, that's not good. I don't want to fight them yet. Please! No, I don't want to fight them yet. Oh, we have a... Yeah, we have another military leader. Okay, that's much better. That's much better. We're going to do that. We're going to fire the other one. I don't know. I guess we could use him, but I'd rather have the power, probably. The Apocalyptic Gamer is now playing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Well, you know what? Before we do that, I'm going to end this episode here. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for more. We'll see how this war goes. I honestly think we have a very good chance of winning. Okay, good. They're going there. That's good. I think we have a good chance of winning if we play our cards right. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe for more. It really helps out with this new series. And I will see you guys in the next video episode. Goodbye.